The mine, my first time posting here. The town of Ravenswood was never the same after the night the children disappeared. It was a typical summer evening, with the sun setting over the horizon and the crickets chirping in the fields. The children had been playing in the woods, exploring the old, abandoned mine that had been closed for decades. But as the night drew to a close, the children failed to return home. Their parents, frantic with worry, formed a search party and combed the woods, calling out their children's names. But there was only silence. As the days went by, the town became gripped with fear. People began to whisper about an ancient evil that lurked in the mine, a creature that had been awakened by the children's presence. Some said they saw shadowy figures lurking in the woods, heard strange noises in the dead of night. One brave soul, a young woman named Sarah, decided to investigate the mine for herself. She entered the dark, damp tunnels, her flashlight casting eerie shadows on the walls. As she made her way deeper into the mine, she began to feel a presence around her, a malevolent force that seemed to be watching her every move. Sarah stumbled upon an old, rickety elevator, its metal walls covered in rust and cobwebs. She hesitated for a moment, wondering if she should continue, but her curiosity got the better of her. She stepped inside, and the elevator creaked to life, taking her deeper into the depths of the mine. As the doors opened, Sarah found herself in a vast underground chamber, the ceiling lost in darkness. And then she saw them. The children, their eyes black as coal, their skin pale and decaying. They moved towards her, their movements stiff and jerky, like puppets on strings. Sarah tried to run, but her feet were rooted to the spot. The children surrounded her, their cold, dead eyes staring into her soul. And then they spoke, their voices like ice picks in her brain. "You should not have come here," they whispered. "Now you will never leave." Sarah screamed, but her voice was drowned out by the sound of the elevator crashing down behind her, trapping her in the chamber. The children began to change, their bodies contorting into grotesque shapes, their faces elongating into snouts and fangs. Sarah realized that she was not alone in the mine. The creature, the ancient evil, was real, and it was coming for her. As the days passed, Sarah was never seen again. The town of Ravenswood was left to pick up the pieces, to wonder what had happened to the young woman who had dared to enter the mine. But the truth was known to the children, the ones who had disappeared all those years ago. They knew that Sarah was still down there, trapped in the mine, a prisoner of the creature that lurked in the darkness. And they knew that they would never be free.